Welcome back to Generic Expats. Today we focus on the Generic Expats review and we put our first city, Monterrey, Nuevo León, on the Generic Expats Leaderboard. Today we start off with the cost of living at a restaurant, the rental accommodation, and the purchasing accommodation in Monterrey. Starting with Chamelitos, the restaurant we went to was quite nice, very affordable, and the food was quite good. Then we went to the accommodation rental property in San Pedro, where we checked out this property, which was also very nice in a nice neighborhood. We lastly went to Apodaca in the area where we saw the purchasing accommodation, in which we looked at both the model house and the house with no furnishment at all, unfurnished. Now, when factoring in the cost of living, we give Monterrey an 8 out of 10. And when talking about the accommodation factor, we also give Monterrey an 8 out of 10. Next is the health category. I brought you to my friend's local dental clinic where she took us on a tour to show us what the place that she worked at was like. We then went to the local gym Smart Fit where I did a walkthrough to show you some of the machines and the atmosphere there. Now, looking at the dental clinic, I'd say this is a very nice standard place to have some dental work done, and the gym was also a very good place to do a lot of exercise. Moving on to the next category, we are looking at health. In this video, we looked at the dental clinic and also a local gym, and this will give Monterrey an 8 out of 10 in the health category. The next category was entertainment, where I took you to a local dog park, on a few hikes, and I took you to the local shopping mall in San Pedro. Starting with the dog park, it is a very nice area, and for dog owners, it is a superb place to live if you want to go to dog parks. Following that were the two hikes where we did a very extreme hike in Pico Morteros, as well as the more tame hike in Chipinque, also fantastic. And the last part was the shopping mall, which was a great experience, especially for people that love shopping. Moving on to the next category, it is entertainment. We looked at a few hikes, a dog park, and a shopping mall. Now, all of these combined and all of the options that are available gives Monterrey a very high score in entertainment, which brings us to the 9 out of 10. In the last category, we talked about safety and weather, and I interviewed and got a lot of great information from my local Regia friend, Rocio. In this, we talked about how the weather is pretty extreme and also how there are areas that are very safe and areas that are not great for expats to live in. Now, moving on to our last category, this is safety and weather. We had a talk with my friend, my local Regia friend, and we mentioned that the weather is actually quite extreme and that the safety is pretty good in certain areas, especially in San Pedro. Therefore, in the final category, in the final score, we give Monterrey an 8 out of 10 in safety and weather. Now let's combine all 5 categories onto the scoreboard: cost of living, accommodation, health, entertainment, and safety and weather. This gives Monterrey an average of 8.2 out of 10 in total and puts it at number 1 on the first city in the Generic Expats Review Leaderboard.